Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rise or Die podcast. This is yours truly, Stephen M. Lowisz, for episode 74, No Money, No Problem. So every single morning I get up and it's like the world is ending. I don't know if you can relate at all, but it's like at the very beginning of every day and at the very end of every day, it just seems like shit is falling apart. Like the world is ending. Stress goes through the fucking roof. Like it's bad. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Actually, it probably is just me. Anyways, so I've noticed this pattern for a while now. And I feel all the weight of the world, all the stress from my clients, myself, the debt that we all know I carry, etc. Like it's a really shitty situation. And it just seems like it all piles on, before 8 a.m. and after like 9 p.m. Of course, that's when I'm trying to go to bed. So I woke up this morning, a couple hours ago, and I had this, little internal meltdown like I do every day. Like, am I doing the right thing? Should I, go get another job? I'm freaking out. What do I do? Yada, yada, yada. So I stack it. And what I stacked specifically was actually the lack of money that I feel I have. Now, I don't mean this from like I need a Lamborghini standpoint. I mean, I'm in marketing, I'm in sales. I do very well for my clients. The problem is I haven't actually sold or marketed anything for myself because I've been so dedicated to my various clients. Now, I actually just hired someone this past week, so actually yesterday. So hopefully it alleviates some of my time issues and I can start focusing more on my own organization while still taking care of clients, of course. But again, I had this little meltdown. I have no money to market. I have no money to do sales. Any dime I should have should go directly towards my debt. That's the responsible thing to do, etc. So the internal battle I've had is, I do have a couple grand sitting around right now that I got from a couple deals and so forth. But do I put it towards debt or do I put it towards marketing? Which obviously the goal behind that would be to generate more money so I can pay debt off even faster. One's a gamble, one's a sure thing, but limited reward. So as I'm sitting here having this struggle, and I stack it, and I talked about this the other day. It's basically a document where we truly question the situation. We let out all of our emotions, get real, get raw, stay relevant, and then the end result is actually really neat. You come up with action steps that not only fix the issue, but they fix issues that you didn't even realize you had. So as I go through the process of doing this stack, I realized I don't have a money issue. I don't care if I have $0 in the bank or if I have 400 grand. Either way, money doesn't do anything unless you're committed to results. See, I don't believe that I've been as committed to results as I should be. Because if I was as committed to results as I should be, I realized that no money equals no problem. There are, in fact, it's 80% of millionaires are self-made. They had no money to begin with. I'm going to be in one of those cases. Started with negative $100,000 and watch me make it. And people might be laughing now. However, that's why I'm doing this as I go instead of being one of those guys that does a podcast 30 years after I, make my first $1,000,000. I want to show the internal struggles that come along with entrepreneurship. Yesterday, I was ready to basically just burn everything down. Say, fuck it, I quit. Like, tell all my clients to fuck off. Tell everyone, I'm done, I'm tapping out. Good night, bye. It was an internal tantrum. But when I go back and I look at what have I done to actually fix the situation, okay, I've spent a lot of long nights delivering for clients. I've spent a lot of time trying to invest in my team and so forth. But I've never actually invested in anything for 21 Leap or my own brand or Invictus. Like, are you kidding me? Invictus is supposed to change the world by bringing the warrior's way to more men. Why the fuck wouldn't I invest every last second I have in that? That's more important than sleep. Are you shitting me? For 21 Leap, I'm really good at selling and marketing for my clients. I have some awesome negotiations with Uber and Apple and so forth for some of my clients. One of my clients is about to be in Bloomberg. But what have I done for myself? Nothing. So money is not the problem. Not at all. Commitment to results always supersedes money. A lack of or a plethora of. Meaning you could have $1 million, but if you're not committed to results, guess what? You're going to piss away that $1 million really quick. And if you have no money, it's really easy to get caught in the trap, just like I am now, of, I don't really have enough. Because keep in mind, I haven't done any marketing for myself. I don't have systems and processes in place where I know if I throw money at it, I am good to go. No, I have to do a whole lot of testing. Do I have enough for that? Not really. But commitment always supersedes money. You can have a lot of money, but if you're not truly committed to results, even if that means staying up till 3 a.m. and getting up at 4. Yes, that's 1 hour of sleep. And I'm the pot calling the kettle black right now, because this is what I'm telling you guys what I'm beating myself up for. My commitment hasn't been high enough. My commitment hasn't been high enough in fitness. I don't need a personal trainer, and I live with a friggin' soon-to-be dietitian. Like, most people don't get that. So what's my excuse for being fat? It ain't money. Not at all. No, it's just lack of commitment. Is it a lack of money that's keeping me more disconnected from God than I would like? Nope. Sure as heck ain't money. What about my marriage? Well, my wife truly doesn't give a flying fuck about money. We could be broke or we could be Bill Gates, and she would not care. So is money what's holding me back from rising up even further in my marriage, although I do have a quote-unquote good marriage? No, it sure as hell ain't money. It's a lack of commitment. I don't know about you, but I certainly have the tendency to want to pass the buck and say, oh, it's money, it's debt, whatever. Like, it's all external circumstances. No, it's just a lack of commitment. So where across body, being, balance, and business are you lacking commitment and putting the blame on money or really any sort of external circumstances? Across body, being, balance, and business, where do you need to take ownership? For me right now, it's body and business. Throw myself under the bus, just like I try to do each and every day. For me, it's body and business. Where is it for you, and what are you going to do about it? Me? Well, I'm going to do my 70.3 half Ironman training later today. I'll eat healthy. And by the way, I'm going to launch a couple of Facebook ads in the next 48 hours. Those are my commitments. So what are you going to do in the next 48 hours about your challenging area, body, being, balance, or business? That's all I have for episode 74, No Money, No Problem. As always, shoot me an email with any questions at Steven, that's with a PH, you better know that by now, at invictus.co, INVICTOUS.co. I do always enjoy reading any feedback, good or bad. Sometimes the bad is the funny. But I'm also open to answering any questions that you have. In addition, subscribe at riseordiepodcast.com for some of our exclusive content. And lastly, of course, send someone over this way. Refer a friend over to the Rise or Die podcast, someone that you want more for out of their life, someone that needs a little kick in the ass every day just like you get from me. In the meantime, I'll talk to you tomorrow for episode 75.